One thing is very, very clear here in the Malheur Refuge. The view is breathtaking, literally breathtaking. If you look at this view here, I mean, this is God's country. When you have this snow on the ground, and it's quite literally beautiful. What a peaceful, beautiful place. It really is a shame that the politicians in charge here have destroyed the atmosphere through corruption and fear and corruption. The reason why I'm showing you this is the halfway point from the road going out to the refuge center. This is the halfway point. This is about 16 miles away from the road, and also 16 miles away from the refuge center, where the four stragglers are still out there. We cannot forget about those guys out there. They're still there. The four stragglers. The FBI still have them surrounded. And the reason why I'm kind of showing you this, not only because it's such a beautiful scenery, it's really beautiful, but you could get an idea just if, let's just say those four stragglers wanted to sneak out the back. This is what they'd have to walk across. This is how far they'd have to walk across. Just wanted to give you an idea what the terrain looks like, what they're up against. And I don't think it's a good idea for the four stragglers to try to sneak out the back way and walk that 30 miles, because the drones would probably spot them. And even if they did get away, they would probably be hunted down later by the FBI. One other thing I wanted to make a note of, we're just finding this out now, but the day that Lavoy Finicum was shot down and murdered, they had close to, I believe, 300 or 400 SUVs along this road right here. They were ready. See, I'm not talking about where Lavoy was murdered. I'm talking about on this road, ready for the people who were at the refuge if they got out of control. They had 300 to 400 SUVs lined up along this highway here for 2 miles. Each one of those SUVs had 2 paramilitary type mercenary soldiers with those vehicles, with their M16s, with all their paramilitary gear. I mean, they were loaded to bear on this road. The day that Lavoy Finicum was murdered and shot down in cold blood, they actually had an army over here. They had Obama's civilian army on this road here. Literally 400 SUVs, blacked out tinted windows. I mean, they were ready for warfare here. This is Obama's civilian army that he always wanted. These guys flew in from all over the country. These guys flew in from France, United Nations mercenaries, right on this road, loaded for bear. Those people were lucky to get out of there alive. Well, while I was making this video, it looks like the FBI has made the move. I had a funny feeling in my last video I made. I had a funny feeling that it just seemed like something was happening, something strange was happening. And here's the latest news. At approximately 4:30 p.m. Pacific time today, one of the occupiers out there at the Malheur Refuge Center, he rode an ATV outside of the barricade area. He took an ATV and he went a little too far. The FBI agents tried to approach the driver, but he turned around and returned to the refuge at a high rate of speed. I guess this was the key the FBI was looking for. I don't know what they were looking for, but it looks like the FBI has moved into the refuge and they have made their moves. They are raiding the refuge. Shots have been fired. Reports are shots have been fired. Of course, the 4 stragglers that are left there are praying. They're praying for their life. Let's hope. Let's hope that shots fired missed. Let's hope that those mercenary men on the ground shot warning shots over their head. Let's hope that these mercenary paramilitary men who are there from who knows where, they may be United Nations, they may be French, they could be American mercenaries in from the war. Doesn't matter where they're from. Let's hope that their shots fired missed the target. There's no reason to kill these 4 men left out there. There's no reason at all to kill these 4 men. So right now we're just going to have to be on standby to find out if anybody got hurt. But the news is the FBI has made their move. They have raided the refuge center. And of course, it's not just the FBI, as we now know. It's paramilitary. It's United Nations paramilitary soldiers on the ground to help the FBI. The FBI are probably just supervising. It's the mercenary men, the paramilitary guys that are actually in there with their M16s, gun-ho, firing their weapons. As usual, they're firing their weapons. This is the road. This is the road down there. Way down there, that's where they're camped out. That's where the FBI and the paramilitary men were camped out way down there. So, again, this is breaking news today at 4:30 Pacific time. FBI and mercenaries have went in to apprehend the 4 stragglers left over. Let's hope it all ends well.